Hey. This is Earth Empress, and I'm back, guys, with my first read that I'm going to get out. It's going to have to be quick because I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure out this camera setup and everything before it tell me that my video was too long. Okay, so what we're going to do is the Fire Sign Collective read for today, for right now, because, energy changes. Ooh. All right, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Now, so we got. Let me clear my cards, guys. Actually, we're gonna use these. I'm gonna get a little energy for you guys first. All right, guys. Give it up the spirit, guys. What's going on with my Fire Sign Collective? What's going on with my Fire Sign Collective? What's going on with my Fire Sign Collective? I don't know if Spirit, what's going on with my Fire Sign Collective? How y'all doing today anyway? I hope everybody is well. Considering. All right, guys, I just want to get right into the meat. Like I said, I'm new to tarot. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you guys don't like. Be easy. And none of the negative shit, because you will quickly get dismissed in this court. Okay? Now, let's begin. Fire Sign Collective. Hi, babies. We here. All right. Yeah. Spirit got. Oh, they talking. What's the energy for the Fire Sign Collective? What we talking about here? All right, guys. So we got the High Priestess reverse. We got the Tower reverse. We have the King of Swords, the Empress reverse. We have the Page of Swords, and the Sun reversed. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting here. Someone wasn't using their intuition to avoid a tower. But they felt like they could fix it. Now the Empress reverse could be, I feel like they felt like they could fix it when maybe the Empress left, or it could be the loss of something. Maybe the Empress lost a baby. Yeah, but with the Page of Swords, this person was trying to take care of the fine details, so that they can keep the upper hand. My little piece of here. But it led to unhappiness. All right, let's get into this read. Let's see what the hell is going on here, Fire Signs, because we got a lot of energy. I know I've been going through it, so I know some of you probably have as well. Right now, we're going to use, what is this, a Marshall Charlie deck? We're going to use this to clarify and get into what's really going on. All right. Spirit, can we have some clarifiers for the Fire Sign Collective? Spirit, can we please clarify for the Fire Sign Collective? Let's go with the Fire Sign Collective. All right. Spirit, let's clarify the High Priestess reverse, please. Ooh. Okay, so don't mind my cards. I done these my these my practice cards that I first started with, and I love them because I don't know, I just love them. But it looked like my dog bit it. I'm gonna tell Tisha that my dog bit my homework. So hood, but I'm here. Fuck it. Anyway, we have the Chariot, and we had an Ace of Cups reverse, clarifying the High Priestess. So someone wasn't conscious or wasn't seeing that someone moved on because there was no love in the situation. And it may be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that moved on. Let's see. Or it can also be, instead of moving on, it could be someone had a contract, like maybe a marriage, but it was no love in the marriage. It was like just because like they was held there, they still wasn't fucking around with the person. So like it was really no happiness there. I don't know. Let's get into this. Let's clarify the Tower reverse, spirit. What tower was avoided? What? Okay. Okay, they avoided a tower. Oh, because their happy family and the strength reverse wasn't strong. Or maybe this person wasn't courageous enough for their beginning with their happy family with a Sag, Aries or Leo, or maybe vice versa. Take out what resonates, guys. Okay, we have the Sun and Ten of Wands reverse, clarifying that. So yeah, okay, so maybe this person was like using drugs or something like that, or sick. They had an illness that maybe the person didn't know about. However, this Sag or maybe the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, um, may be pregnant. They may be having a son, and that person wanted to unburden them with, you know, what they were going through. So if the person was getting high, they were on drugs or whatever, they didn't want to bring that into a person's life, especially, you know, a woman that's pregnant usually is not getting high, but they didn't want to bring that into that environment. Okay, let's clarify the King of Swords here. Okay, so with the King of Swords, this person thought that they could fix whatever obstacles they were going through in a relationship. Uh, to me, this person was in a marriage that wasn't working out, right? And maybe they got with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and maybe they got a Sag, Aries, or Leo pregnant, right? A fire sign pregnant, and because the situation was fucked up, they was like, wait, I can fix it, you know. And Spirit said, it's the truth. You know what I mean? It's the truth. They was out of control. Wait, I'm sorry, guys. I'll cut it in. They was out of control when they were in love, you know, or this can be with their soulmate, their twin flame. They were like totally disrespectful, out of control. All right. Let's clarify the Empress reverse. Now, the Empress reverse can also be a karmic. So, yeah. So this person was, they thought they could fix the relationship because the person that they didn't love was karmic. And I guess the other person was actually the Empress. So let's clarify the Empress reverse. Okay, so I'm clarifying the Empress reverse or karmic with the Three of Swords, which is this person basically either they, which is Gemini, Swords is Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and maybe this person fell in love with this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or whatever. But I know we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius out here. We got fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So there's yeah, it's some third party ish going on here. Yeah, so the karmic, she fell in love with evidently the Gemini, Libra, or vice versa. Take out what resonates. She fell in love. But she wasn't protected, from this fire sign. Or either the fire sign wasn't protected from whomever here. Because they was unfaithful. So apparently someone was in a relationship, went into a relationship with another party, and the other party was already pregnant. And yeah, the party that they didn't want to be with fell in love with them. Okay, so this also can mean unprotected sex. So maybe also I'm getting, maybe they had unprotected sex and was unfaithful. So maybe it's two pregnancies out here. Let's get into it. All right, so we got the karmic, and she was in love, and we got the Page of Swords, which is basically being curious. So this person is inquisitive because they want to stay in control. They want to know what the hell is going on, right? Yeah, this person had unprotected sex and it wasn't right. So somebody was pregnant and they left their partner for something else. I guess they thought that was better. And the grass turned out not being greener on the other side. So now they're trying to figure out how to, I guess, get out of this situation with the other person. Let's see. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's clarify the Page of Swords, Spirit, please and thank you. Hey, we got the Page of Swords again. And he was curious. They was curious about this. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra was curious about some type of plot or plan that another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or maybe them themselves were hatching. And like I said, it may have been to get out the old relationship, because when I cut the deck, we got the Page of Wands and the Ten of Wands reverse. So that was pretty much good news for the SAG. I guess that was the person that got pregnant first. They wanted to really unburden this person because it really wasn't right, I guess, in the manner of which they left the relationship. And it's really fucked up because that happened to me currently with my twin flame. Who knew? It was a whole bunch of us going through the same bullshit. Let's have tea and talk. All right. Okay, so the Sun reverse, excuse me, guys, is basically this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius being upset at whatever plan. So, Spirit, let's clarify the Sun reverse. Yeah, because we see right here that we got the Three of Wands, the Star reverse, and we had a Five of Wands. Now, my interpretation of this, he wasn't happy because he was keeping a fire sign waiting, or she was keeping a fire sign waiting while they were unfaithful. They was out here slinging dick, being a hoochie, and they knew you was waiting. So you already know, big beef, big conflict with a fire sign. We not about to do that. We don't even really wait. It was definitely conflict. Yeah, because they were lacking abundance. And I'm even getting some fire signs are like, so let's just say for Sag Capricorn. So you may have been the one that wasn't abundant. You know what I mean? When they stop being friends or gathering with this people, this and you know the three of cups could be like a covering or whatever, like, you know, multiple witches doing shit. So what was really going on in this relationship, this partnership? Okay, spirit guys, what was the fire sign? What was the fire signs? What was the resolution to the conflict with the fire signs in this sign? A tower. More cheating, more lies, more destruction, more deception. Just more, 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 more. How much could one person take, right? So much so that this person started having visions about them. They shouldn't have chose the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. How convenient. Now shit fucked up for you. Now you see the grass wasn't greener on the other side. You know what, guys? And two, with all of this going on, like, it taught me one thing: to appreciate shit. Me, even though I was the good party, the victim in the matter, not even the victim, but the good party in the matter, and it was just, it was just crazy. It was just crazy for me. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get back into it. All right, so the resolution was a damn tower, because us fire signs just not having that. It would be off. What? Off with your head. Order in the court. Because fire signs, we're like this. Listen, it's nothing that you can't tell us. We're pretty much laid back, calm, cool, and collected. It's nothing. And I always told boyfriends that, like, listen, I'm the coolest girlfriend you gonna ever have. It's nothing that's gonna cringe me, because I'm understanding. You know what I mean? But don't play with me. So they must have obviously played with the fire sign and got dealt. Let's clarify that tower, spirit. Let's clarify the tower, spirit. Oh, they was cheating and doing all of this, and they was financially stable. Hold up. So the person they was messing with or got pregnant, which was the fire sign, I'm thinking Cusper, fire, Capricorn, you know, Sagittarius, Capricorn, something like that. They weren't abundant and they didn't have anything. And this person was stable. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We got the Four Swords and the Fool. They was stable, but they got locked up for being a fool, which is karma for your ass. What? Especially when you got the karmic hair, right? So evidently the other person must have been no other than the Empress. God said, who you playing with? Yourself, bruh? Or sis? Yourself? Because, you know, guys, I know you done heard it a million times from the other readers. It's energy. We all have masculine and feminine qualities. And a lot of shit, I'm in my masculine right now because I'm defending my life. I can't wait for me to be able to be her. Like, I usually have my head down. I had to tie my shit up because I say when I go for my walk, I might gotta fuck something up. So let me be prepared to protect myself. But my shit gonna be up. You ain't gonna snatch Kathy off. Don't get it twisted. Anyway, yeah. So this person was stable. And what else, Spirit God? So that was good luck for the fire sign. So they really wanted this fire sign. They really wanted this fire sign for some reason. Was it because they really wanted the fire sign, or was it because they was really mad that it didn't work out with the other person? You figure it out. Or it can even be something more sinister. You listen. Yeah, they felt like a fool. They were manifesting. Or it also could be motherfucker was manifesting ass backwards, okay? So you manifested something that you didn't want because of you. Because you know you have we all at different levels in our spiritual journey. I get that. So at that point, you know, you just needed you needed a whole hell of a lot more development, because to keep putting someone through something back to back to back to back and have no regards for the consequences, one, no regards for the choice you made, no regards for the situation you created. What you think is gonna happen? And I'm one to always be like, good luck with that, bruh. Let's see why it was good luck for the fire signs, spirit guys. Why was it good luck for the fire signs that this Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus was getting that money? I'm gonna wait until I flip. Okay, there we go. And of course I would give 50 cards, but let's get it. Okay. So it was good news, because previously, like I said, they have been left in the cold, left out in the cold, with the bad luck that they was going through. They have broke up with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and wanted to find their way back to the fire sign. But Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they saw crystal clear that it was the past. When this other party like came rushing in, sashaying or whatever, that granted them instant no wish. It was no wish, but it was packaged pretty, but it was no wish. It was quite the other way. Yeah, so evidently this Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, they lost their abundance dealing with this person because they started getting high. And that's the reason why they couldn't be in a that's the reason why they couldn't be in a relationship with the Sagittarius or Aries, Leo, the fire sign. And they left when that person was pregnant. So evidently this other person was like their party person, their party girl that got high with them. So they enabled them, and they knew that this other party was not about to enable, was not with the shits, okay? You have to straighten up or clear the air. You know what I mean? So, avoiding the tower. Okay. Let's clarify this, no emotional satisfaction, like no happiness, no joy over there. Yeah, they was giving out their money though. They was giving it generously when it was high, but to the wrong motherfuckers. So yeah, they began to be worried, and they had a realization about the person that they was with, that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What was the realization? That the Virgo. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we stopped with they was getting high, and they found out this karmic was pregnant. Or it could have been they were getting high when the Empress, who remember, pregnant, was recovering or resting. This also could be maybe someone was locked up or in a hospital. So the Empress, while this person was locked up, arrested, resting, taking a break, had a change of perspective. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, they had a change of perspective about the situation, especially after the Empress lost the baby. That person definitely wanted to create with her. Start up something again, you know. Fuck. You see that pole? Oh yeah, that's what that is. That's passion, that's desire, that's creation. They wanted to recreate with the Empress. However, they were on karmic territory. Yeah, they was worried when they had a realization about this person, this relationship. Ooh. So they wanted to fuck bad. So but what happened? It was no secret. It was no secret. They was having visions about a reunion. Now, it could be reunion with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or it could just be a reunion, period. Because they wanted to get it in. They was not playing. Now, I'm going to go back. Because sometimes when you read them back, it gives you a different view. So, it was no secret that they had strong passion and desire for the fire sign. But she just lost the baby. Or either the karmic may have lost the baby. It had a change of perspective when they was locked up. That this Empress, the Empress don't get high, so she was impatiently waiting. So, because he was giving money to others generously, what the fuck you think somebody's supposed to do? Sit there and keep getting dunked upside the head? There was no happiness with the karmic, or they weren't happy. For this karmic rushing in on them in the past. They saw it clearly that they should have picked this fire sign when they broke up with the other party. But you had already left this fire sign in the cold. But it was good news. Because they were financially stable. Or maybe this person, this Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, gave them an inheritance, prize, some type of money to avoid a tower. And that's usually a fire sign going to fuck off on you. Because usually at least if you're not in your your healed space. Because the Lord knows. Okay? They was having dreams about a breakup. Like maybe when after they broke up with the karmic, they were having dreams. Like, damn, it was that bad over there, bruh. Woo! Yeah, and they wasn't cautious with their money. They was spending. What else was? Yeah, they wasn't cautious with their newfound good luck. They wasn't cautious with their good luck. They felt it wasn't toxic. Yeah, they felt like that was their fulfillment. You know, they were trying to fix it that way. Go back and mend the broken fence. Repaint that bitch and make it fireproof because fire don't play. Especially with some dumb shit like this. We don't do this. Like, we don't have to do all of that. We could just date somebody else. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting really, maybe this fire sign wasn't toxic. They were actually good luck. It's just that Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus wasn't careful with their money. And it ain't a damn secret, okay? They wasn't focusing on their craft. They wasn't working, doing nothing, huh? They were getting high. So they knew it wouldn't work. No relationship wouldn't work with your baby mama. You getting high, and that's where all your money going to. So the fire sign stood their ground. Now the fire sign may have said, listen, I'm not about to do this. And I know I'm a fire sign. I know we've been going through stuff for a minute now. So like, my nose keep itching. Or they keep sending them shots, huh? After that mean they sending that black matter. But I'm going to reverse to sender on that ass. Return to sender on that ass. Yeah, the 4 of Cups. And this person, because this is for a lot of you guys, this is the person that's doing root work, black magic and shit against you because of this person, when in actuality they was your fucking person in the beginning. So like, that lets you know about the character and the mental stability of the person that they're actually with, which is why they ran away from that shit. They wanted out. Okay. What did they realize? Ooh. Yeah, that they was out of fucking control. Out of control. Out of order. They lost their wish fulfillment. And they got caught. So it was like you can say it was like a double whammy. Dummy. And I'm going to say that I'm not going to sugarcoat shit because, and that is for my twin flame as well. Because regardless of what the underlying story is, if you would never fucked with that person, there would be none of that. None of that root work, none of that bullshit that you got to go through. I'm just saying. Yeah, they ain't had control when they was stable. I saw somebody saying it with you remember the dunce hats? The little... Excuse me, I'm just getting used to all this shit. That was funny. Yeah. There was no union because this person had apparently turned away, or either the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces just said fuck it and turned away. Yeah, because the fire sign stood their ground. And with that being said, when you're a good person and you don't do shit, those stupid shit at people, envious, jealous, just trying everything just to be a fucked up individual, why would they think that they black magic would work against someone like you? Why? It's beyond me. You're not even doing the spiritual work for yourself to make you a better individual. How could you go to God asking for anything? You get right first. Go sit your ass in the corner and think about all that shit that you need to bring going up and getting healed through it. That shit hurt. It does. But in the end, you feel fucking strong. You feel amazing. Like, no lie, y'all. I was going through something one day, and I asked and prayed to God, and I said, listen, please just take it out of my heart. Release me from it. The next day, I was good. hurt. Like I would hear certain sad songs, you know, or slow songs or whatever, and be boo. The next day I was like, oh, I'm good. Okay. But I also know partly that's part of being an empath, and I also know that that's part of motherfuckers trying to woo you in my head and shit. You will never fucking be me. Even to the fucking karmic, you will never be me, bitch. Never. And get used to seeing my fucking face, because I'm here to stay. How about that? Because this right here took strength, because this is what they didn't want me to do. They didn't want me to activate, so I see the truth. The motherfuckers was trying to kill me, and then tried to tell me I was crazy for seeing the fucking truth. Y'all out y'all rabbit ass karmic ass minds. I know after you fucked with me, you realize I was the wrong one, and so was God. Good luck with that. Anywho, back to the read. Yeah, they couldn't stand their ground. They couldn't fuck with you. Fire signs? We fire signs. Like, bitch, I'm a woman and a horse. I'm a track your ass down, and then I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, come on. And I've been that person. Like I said, I ain't trying to say I'm the toughest person in the world, but I'm that bitch that do house visits, house calls by herself. Shit, you, your mother, sister, cousin, all of them could be living there. I don't give a fuck. Like, shit, I changed. Let me tell you what God did for me. Yeah, I'm a little rough around the edges, but God said you are an empress, you are a queen. Who the fuck am I to go back on that? I know who I am. I am. And what gives anybody else the right to feel like they could take that from me when God deemed it? I don't think so. Come again. What you need to do is sit your silly ass down instead of worry about getting these fucking COVID shots. Go get your fucking mind right. Go get a mind shot. Anyway. Yeah, they wasn't fucking around with this little jealous, envious, selfish little motherfucker. Nah. Not with their money. What happened after the fire sign stood their ground? Spirit, please and thank you. Ooh. Ooh. They created. Evidently, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius fixed it. He sure didn't choose the karmic, the Capricorn, Scorpio, or vice versa. Take out what resonates, guys. Yeah, they weren't seeing it for what it was. They didn't know. No one knew that the good old fire sign, poof. Because they had turned away from love once they lost their money. So basically everybody was messed up behind the karmic doing spell work to make the Empress lose the baby the first time. Wow. This Virgo, or even collectively the Virgo and the fire sign, like especially those third deacon that have third and fourth deacon that's Sag Cap rising. You know, you guys both weren't confident about, you know, money, or confident about the situation, period. You know, and money was a big part. So they were trying to manifest no burdens on the side. Now that card slid, let me see. Yeah, because they didn't know. They didn't know. They wasn't enlightened. Let's clarify. No confidence. Yeah, they weren't confident, but they were having visions, dreams, seeing shit. But they couldn't leave for some reason. They turned away from love. Okay, so I'm getting that maybe the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces couldn't turn away from love with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Right? Yeah. But then they wound up turning away. This person was dreaming of a son, happiness, joy. Yeah, because the jealous little bitch, envious bitch that was jealous of the fire sign the whole time stole the money. That's all it was about. And this person thinking that all that glitter, once that glitter fell off, and that bitch was a plain pair of jeans, and you ain't want to wear them no more. The fuck on. Yeah, so now they begin to worry. And I'm going to go back and read it because, like I said, you get a different feel when you go backwards. And it's just my little way of how I do it. I'm freestyling. Yeah, they was worried about the son they created or their happiness. They were having dreams, visions, but wasn't confident about money. They weren't seeing it for what it was. They had created with Sag. However, because of the bullshit, Sag was defensive than a motherfucker. But they were stable. Just out of control. And they had a realization about that relationship with that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They wasn't focusing on their craft, their skills. They wasn't focusing at all. Or they weren't focusing on their money with the karmic. They thought it wasn't toxic. Good luck. It wasn't good luck for the karmic because they wasn't cautious with their money. It was no secret that this person was with this karmic, but they definitely desired the fire sign. Definitely. Look at that pole. Time for some action. Time for some action. Hey, hey. Yeah. So the karmic lost the baby, or the Empress may have lost the baby. And it was a change of perspective. There was a like, ho. This person got locked up. And the Empress was impatient. Wasn't balanced. Yeah, so some of you guys was impatient, or some of you guys just was like fucked up in the head at the whole situation about how everything played out. They were generously giving money to others, but they just wasn't happy with this person. So why the fuck would you stay with somebody and for some of you, I know why mine is, but why would you stay with somebody? Like, what's going on? What? Yeah, because this whole rush thing in the past. And they saw crystal clear that they wanted to return to the fire sign. Because they broke up with the karmic. They left you in the cold with, you see the little baby? With the little baby. And this motherfucker come back, the baby look like it's about 1-2 years old. So that motherfucker gonna do some time. It was good news for the fire signs. They were financially stable and was able to avoid a tower. Now, to me, it's like a underhanded story. Like, this person sacrificed themselves, I feel, for the relationship. Because what they did was they went and got into something, and let's just say you bit off more than you could chew. And, yeah, shit got real. Shit got real for him. Yeah, they was like, I shouldn't have did it, dog. I shouldn't have did it. I shouldn't have. Yeah, because they reap what they sow. And that's my thing. Like, even anytime I done something wrong, I knew some shit was coming back. And I stood in my shit. And little as I'm 4'11", if I could stand in my shit, you could stand in your shit. Just like all you motherfuckers fishing for information and this, that, and the other, you want to pop shit out. It's nothing that I cannot talk about. It's nothing, because at the end of the day, none of us are perfect. At the end of the day, my testimony is somebody else's testimony. You understand? And by me getting it out, or people feeling like they can expose whatever, you only going to help heal others. You're only going to help heal me. And I ain't got nothing for you to look up, fish up, dish up, none of that shit. But it be them very motherfuckers that got a whole hell of a lot of skeletons in their closet looking for shit in yours, when you need to be cleaning your fucking closet out. Now, they shouldn't have chose that person. They stopped fucking around with the person, being friends and everything, and start trying to manifest taking it a relationship with the sad. Remember, they manifesting. Oh, they was being sneaky and deceptive, because they didn't desire for the fire sign, oh, to not be in a union. How sweet. They stopped fucking around with the single, sexy, fiery, fine ass fire sign. But they acknowledged them from the distance, from the background. They acknowledged them. You see that person in the back? And in the end, they reap what they sow. This could also be in death. They reap what they sow. So let's see. Yeah. They acknowledged the fire sign because they was in love with them. That fire sign was a soulmate, twin flame. It was a spiritual connection. It was a bond there. So they really didn't want to burden this person. Like, they really loved this fire sign. They just wasn't enlightened. They didn't know. They would reap what they sow for not fucking with the, the fire sign. Weren't they? Okay, they weren't enlightened to the fact that they could fix it with a reunion. But see, this person had a desire wanting to get together, get back together. But like having a habit, like getting high off of hard drugs. I'm not talking about weed, because to me it's not a drug. I smoke. Like, and some people should be happy that the Empress smoke, because there's no off with your head. So, like, anyway, hard drugs to me, like, a lot of them, they're very hard to kick, and it becomes an illness, a sickness for a lot of people. And yeah, so I can get it. Not saying that it's an excuse for that person, but I can get why, they didn't want to reunite with this person. Like, when you fucked up, you don't want that person to see you like that. But what they didn't know is, by this person being an Empress, being their complete counterpart, that's unconditional love. But that's how you know that a lot of these masculines are running around with deeper issues. A lot of childhood trauma, a lot of sexual trauma. And a lot of us were too. I was molested from 8 for a few years by a family friend. But I healed from that shit. I refused to let bruh get that. And my family still had me around the motherfucker. I should have knew back then they didn't like me. When you still made me break bread with the person that violated me at 8. But who knew it was like, then I wasn't on generational curses and none of that shit. It was a generational curse. Yeah, and that's just some real deep shit because I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like that shit happened with my own kid. Like I realized later that it was a whole fucking generational curse in the bloodline. So that too was an awakening, and it started me slowly into my spiritual journey. But sometimes you be fucked up for a minute when you get hit with certain shit. So it's nothing that you could tell about my life that I can't fucking speak. I only I can speak my truth. And it's nobody else's goddamn business to try and do that or try and taint that. Off with your head. Let me finish this read because y'all. Anyway, so yeah, all they had to do was come to you, be 100. You know what I mean? Whether it was getting high or whether it was because they was dealing with somebody that you knew or whatever the fuck was going on. Be 100. And I've always had that too. Like people won't tell me to, I guess, not want to hurt me or to control me. Mm-mm. Not happening. Yeah, they wasn't concerned with love. With this other person is karmic. They broke it all. Because it was really fucking with them. They lost their love. I'm gonna say the true love. Shit. Because if it's your soulmate, your twin flame, that's your forever. Yeah. It was no reunion. Come on, but the Empress knew. She's intuitive. She's the high priestess. I like, it was like you knew, but you weren't really awakened to it. Like you had an inkling in the back of your mind, like you had that scratch, but you just didn't know where the source of the itch was. Like you just, you know what I mean? You knew something was going on, something was fishy. Yeah, so they broke up with that person, with the karmic. They was a fucking fool. They thought they would have a new beginning. Because the karmic turned away from love. Well, maybe they just turned away from love with the karmic. Take out how it resonates. They lost their wish fulfillment already and was already caught with, caught out there. They might have even got caught up by the karmic. Like sickness. Yeah, there was no wish fulfillment. They lost it. When everything ended with the little jealous, envious, spoil you bitch. Yeah, they hit rock bottom because a few cars back, we saw this bitch was taking everything, taking them for everything, while he was over there playing boo boo the fucking fool, trying to hold on to this motherfucker because, woo, they put that person's feelings above their own child. They put that person's, well, it depends. It depends. Everyone's situation ain't the same. I don't want to get you amped up and you like, oh, and if it ain't your story, don't let it stick. Keep it moving. It ain't your shit. You know what I mean? It will not resonate with everybody. I hope it don't resonate with everybody. Part of it resonates with me and then part of it don't. Yeah. They had to accept that they wasn't abundant no more because of that Virgo Capricorn Taurus money. So Virgo Capricorn Taurus got hip to the shit. Well, either got broke. Yeah. So they held on to some of the money because they knew this person was out of control. Hold on. Yeah, they was out of control because they wasn't concerned with love with this person. So basically, this person was like revenge spent, like binge spending, because they weren't happy. It's sort of like when you break up with a person and you know how you might eat ice cream, a pint of ice cream here, a pint of ice cream, like you just keep, yeah, it's something sort of like that. So they do all types of foolish shit. It was kind of like acting like a kid, like acting out. So they ended it with the little jealous, selfish, spoiled bitch. They stopped giving them their money. They was already caught though. Reap what they sow, and was ready for a whole new beginning. But felt like a fool. But ultimately they ended it because, like I said previously, the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces was working against the sad cat, or the fire sign. Fire sign, and some of you guys just may have, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus highly aspected in your charts. It wasn't working, but it wouldn't work. They lost their money. They got robbed by the karmic. So the karmic was living fat. And it's funny when people, like, in my the karmic that's in our situation, like, she really wanted to become me. She was trying to harness, like, my gifts and stuff like that. I was getting those downloads and shit like that. Like, I was like, that's why that bitch gonna take all your money. Boom. What happened? But I had seen it. I had a vision too. It wasn't working. It was, they was working with others or whatever. Or they didn't want to. They ended it because they didn't want to work with them against they boo boo stank stank. They realized why they was with this person. Let me guess. That was a crazy motherfucker. They was fulfilled with the spoiled, jealous, crazy bitch. Basically, probably what the motherfucker looked like. They was getting high. They was able to do all the things that they know. And especially if you sad cat, cause like you ain't with that. I'm not with that shit. I'm not sending you pussy pics so you can show your friends or whatever the fuck goes on with men. Like, I'm not doing none of that. I'm just really not. I'm a fucking whole empress. You will respect me or fall down. That's it. And even if I didn't call myself empress, I'm a fucking empress. Okay, you're a fucking empress if you want to be. You carry yourself that way. But you want to be an empress? You bet. Yeah, you think about that shit long and hard. Think long, hard. Not that I'm worried about anybody, because like I said, it's a big world. We all can have a platform. We all got this space. But it's hard work, and not a lot of people I'm looking at. Not a lot of people want to do this work. Yeah, people out here reaping what they sow, karmic justice and shit. Like, people just getting their hand and their asses tossed to them. Yeah. Yeah, because this little spoiled bitch, she was manifesting too. Go figure. You saw earlier she had a whole fucking covering. He said, I don't want none of this. These bitches is crazy. Yeah. The magician. He was manifesting that karmic reap what she sowed. Because she accepted that he didn't want to work with her crazy ass. But people like that, and that is why he could not leave. For some of you guys, I'm not saying that's why for everybody, but for some of you guys, maybe this person was really just fucking crazy. And they feared for their life and your life and the baby's life and everything, and so they couldn't leave in order to protect the situation. Yeah. Yeah. They couldn't leave. The fire sign wasn't protected. wasn't or either they weren't protected from the fire sign. Because remember back, it said the fire sign stood their ground, which is true. Who gonna let you kill them? Nah, I said Mercutio. Shakespeare. Got me fucked up. Fool ass. Lost their money. Got to let that bitch steal their money because it was so cute, wrapped up with a bow, huh? God did you, He said no, they did because it was a choice. Everybody got a choice. Like the Empress chose to be celibate. The Empress chose, and this is speaking from me, coming from me. I didn't choose celibacy for no man or to one up the karmic. I chose it because for me, I was healing. I lost a child. So once again, for all those people that thought that it was for them or whatever, no. That's called being a lady. I used to even have to tell this person, I should have knew that he was like sexually traumatized because he thought like if he wasn't with me, I was immediately had to fuck somebody else. Women, where they do that at? I don't have to do that. For what? So your perception of women was tainted already. And you were wrong. At least about this Empress. And see, another thing, I've been hearing the story about, oh, he's going to abort the Empress. Da, da, da. Let me tell you something. This is my job. And I'm going to come to work every day. So long as God sends me to work every day. You know, I'm not dependent on no fucking body. I never have. Motherfuckers was doing black magic on me for my whole life. So yeah, it sent delays. It slowed me down. It might have made me appear to be lazy or this, that, and the other. I was not. Because when I went to work, I worked hard. And you can ask any motherfucker I worked for. I did my job, day job, this job, the boss's job. Like, don't get it fucked up. Ever. Okay? So if a motherfucker is coming with a little Skrilla, that's a beautiful thing. Fuck, I'm a good girl. I'm the one that deserved it. Of all these bitches. I always been that one because people been throwing shit at me. I always been that one motherfucker come to me, they had a wife, they this, that. I don't got time for that shit. And then a lie. How fucked up does that feel? For you to learn months later, years later, like this motherfucker, a whole marriage or a whole relationship with somebody. Like, come on. We gotta do better, bruh. And like, I don't care about all that other shit, like the black magic, this, and the other. If a person is good to you, if a person is showing you love and is genuine to you, and especially if you never had that shit before, you better appreciate it. You better wake the fuck up and kiss the ground that person walks on. Anyway, yeah, so we got the fool looking foolish. It wasn't right for them to break up. Because God says you already was over there in the karmic party, motherfucker. Basically, now you karmic. Yeah. Because see, it fell on top of the Three of Swords. They was happy with this spoiled bitch. That was your fulfillment. That was your happiness, right? It wasn't right that you left your baby mama. When sometimes this could even mean the loss of a child to me. So like they lost a baby and you left. Like that wasn't right. And you know another thing? For you men, stop thinking that your woman is weak. Fuck give you that impression that your woman is weak. Like, why would you feel like you needed to handle a bitch without your queen? Where they do that at? Listen, because everything could have been avoided had mama been alerted. Like, all things real. And I wasn't even, like, I wanted this, but I wasn't here. Like, but I'm going to protect mine and my family at all costs. Like, I know you guys would too. You know? So they broke up but couldn't leave. Yeah, this motherfucker must have had their thumb down on the tail. Like, you ain't going nowhere. What was they high? It had to be something, because to me, this person had to have been someone close to you. You know? And the fact that they lost their money, they stole their money. They lost their abundance to this person. So they knew it wouldn't work. Leaving that person, they got robbed. And at least motherfucker come with the bag. After all of this, the redundant ass disrespect over and over and over and over again. Are you fucking kidding me? So they broke up with the bitch, or broke up with the karmic, but they couldn't leave. Yeah, they broke up. It wouldn't work even though they broke up. Right? It was no longer together. There was no partnership. They might have even had a business together and they broke that up. You know, because a partnership is not just a intimate sexual relationship with another. You know, it's also relationships, friendships. Yeah, they canceled that hoe. Yeah, but they couldn't leave that person because they felt like that the fire sign wasn't defended or wasn't protected. Or was they really worried about that the motherfucker wasn't protected from the fire sign? And maybe they wasn't neither because of the plotting and planning. Don't fucking play. Yeah, that shit wasn't right. God said you wasn't supposed to leave. That was your fulfillment, right? That's what made you tick. That was your wish fulfillment? Well, good. Because ain't none of you motherfuckers protected from the fire sign. Ain't none of you motherfuckers protected, period. Wow. So that's what I got for you for right now. Fire sign collective. That was intense. That was deep. But that was very healing for me. Let me get a let's get a spirit animal. Oh wait, let me relight my incense. So let's get a spirit animal message, guys, real quick, and then we're gonna pull out because like I said, I don't want my video to be too long, and then I can't post for you guys. I'm gonna be pissed off if this happens. So pray with me. Alright, y'all. Spirit guides, beloved ancestors. What animal spirit messages do we have for the collective today? What animal spirit messages do we have for the collective today? Spirit guides. What animal spirit do we have for the fire sign collective today? I'm going to take 3, guys, if 3 want to pop out. If not, we'll take the 2. Yeah, so, alright, let's get it. First, we got Animal Deities. I don't know if you guys can see it. I like these cards. These are so beautiful. My son actually picked these cards out for me. Animal Deities state, the symbolism is divinity, guidance, and wisdom. Oh my goodness, y'all. Like, my nose is so itchy. Too many people around the globe. Animals represent the first beings, the ancient ones, the all-knowing deities responsible for the creation of all things and the source of strength and guidance in times of trouble or need. In the painting titled Council of Animals, a pantheon of animal spirits revolve around a boy playing the flute. The flute, also known as a shepherd's pipe, is one of the most ancient of instruments used by early peoples to invoke the powers of the animal spirits. In India, the god Krishna charmed the animal spirits by playing a shepherd's pipe. The early Greeks believed that Pan, the woodland god of the flocks, fertility, and nature, was the inventor of the pipe, which he played for the dances of the nymphs. Aww. And that's so funny because who knew all of this was so like, my God. My God, you are awesome. I had a little flute and shit like that. I used to play. It was a little, I forget where I got it from. One of them little side crab spots or whatever. But when I tell you, I used to love that flute. But who knew it had a special meaning? Okay, the next one we have is Kingfisher. Let's see if you guys can you see that? Kingfisher's symbolism is peace, abundance, and love. The kingfisher is named for both its dark crest, which suggests royalty, and its skill in hunting fish. Unlike other birds, the female of the species is more colorful than the male. Normally. In Greek mythology, the bird is the reincarnation of Halcyon and her husband Sex. Ceyx, Sex. Halcyon threw herself into the sea after discovering the drowned body of Sex. Her devotion impressed the gods, who then transformed the couple into two kingfishers. And further tribute, the gods also made the seas calm and the weather fair for the 7 days, both preceding and following the shortest day of the year. The so-called Halcyon days, the female bird's colorful appearance is thought to reflect Halcyon's unmatched love for her husband. The kingfisher is commonly associated with peace and the promise of good fortune. In the painting Jupiter, the planet of abundance, appears as a reminder of that promise. Now, with this card right here, it solely reminds me of the fact that it was the underlying reason for all of this. So it may be in fact true indeed that the emperor is actually trying to save his empress and vice versa. And through them aligning and fighting for their love, no matter what it looked like to others, they were rewarded. They were rewarded. Okay, guys. That was my read for the fire signs. I love all of you. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, let me know. Like, share, subscribe. Tarot entertainment purposes. Don't, listen. It's what can happen unless you, and it's all up to you. It's up to you to use your own decisiveness and make your own best judgment for your own life. Okay? So I thank you guys for vibing with me. Love you all. And see you next time.